Come in, if you dare. Welcome to a world of the fantastic and the macabre. Welcome to Ghost Stories YYC. Prepare yourself for a tale of terror. Written by Jessica Richter, with art by Jessica Richter. Witches' Hands. Once, long ago, in the dark forests of Siberia, there were a pair of hands. They were once owned by a woman who had a cruel fool of a husband and dark desires to haunt the shadowy parts of the forests to flee her hard life. Her husband divined her dreams, and so took his rusty axe and cut off her hands, leaving them in his poorly wheat fields to rot. Once, long ago, in the dark forests of Siberia, there also lived a witch in a hut with chicken legs and fiery skull lanterns all lined up along the fence posts. She too had dreams of her own, mostly to eat lost travelers in her forest and find a pair of hands to serve her so she might rest her weary old bones. Once, long ago, in the dark forests of Siberia, dreams would intersect. Baba Yaga, who, of course, was the witch, could smell flesh from miles off, and so hurried towards its scent to see if it could be her supper. Seeing the lonely hands lying in the field, she seized them quickly and took them to her hut. Passing them in front of her skull lanterns, she chanted incantations and staunched the flow of blood with salt and amber dust, placing them in bread wreaths to acquaint them with their new domesticity. At her lace-cloth-covered table, the witch carefully covered the hands in beautiful tattoos and patterns to both protect them and seal them to her. The hands were happy in the service of Baba Yaga. Each day they traveled into the woods to gather herbs, milk wild black goats to make good fresh cheese, to chop wood using a fine silver axe, and to assist Baba Yaga in her spell-making. Carrying some imprint of their former owner's dreams, they were satisfied and slept easily at night. One cold, dark autumn day, the hands heard the ringing of an old, dull axe and the weeping of a woman. Curious, they went closer and saw a man struggling to cut wood with his rusty old axe, and a woman with no hands, weeping as she foresaw another cold winter. Memories shifted within the hands as they saw their former owner, and remembered the long, hungry nights of no food, beatings, and hard work. Incensed, they flew forward into the clearing and strangled the husband as he moved to strike his wife. Once his boots stopped kicking, the hands carefully led the woman through the woods to plead her case to Baba Yaga. Nothing happens in the forests of Siberia without the knowledge of Baba Yaga, and so she was waiting at the doorstep with her red-eyed black wolf at her side. Loath to give up her servant, she listened with interest as the hands pled their case for the woman to live within the hut as well. Out of her apron pocket, Baba Yaga pulled a skein of golden thread. At her lace-covered table, she set to work stitching the hands back to their owner. Baba Yaga sealed the arms to their former owner with patterns and runes, leaving a seam of a scar for the woman to remember her old life by. Thus, the wishes of all that were once made came true, and yet were better. Baba Yaga had an apprentice instead of a servant, and the woman lived within the dark recesses of the forest away from her hard life, and someday, too, would become a witch.